First is on the bomb attack in West Jerusalem. The Secretary General strongly condemns a bomb attack today adjacent to a bus stop in West Jerusalem. He is deeply concerned and calls for an immediate cessation of acts of terrorism and violence against civilians. The Secretary General condemns the violence against peaceful demonstrators in the southern Syrian city of Deraa.
Yeah, Martin, what's the difference between civilians in Syria, Gaza and Bahrain and Israel?
Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean there.
There is condemnation of, for example, attacks on civilians in Syria, no condemnation on attacks on civilians in Bahrain, which has been going on for a long time.
Quite clear in expressing his concerns about what happened in Bahrain and people who were hurt. And
no condemnation, but
he's been extremely clear on his views, and indeed when he spoke to the King of Bahrain he was able to express those views quite clearly. What was your other question?
Do you have any statements regarding the killing of 8 civilians in Gaza, mainly, mostly children?
Yes, we issued a statement yesterday, as you know, strongly condemning that action. We issued a statement yesterday. Would you like me to read it?
Is this a war crime? Do you consider this a war crime because it's perpetrated by an army directed against civilians?
Strongly condemned the killing of the 3 Palestinian children and their uncle, and the wounding of 13 other civilians by an Israeli tank shell in the Gaza Strip. This we did in the statement yesterday, and as you also know, the Secretary General has expressed his concern about the escalating violence, and he is indeed greatly concerned about that. And as I mentioned to you, he condemned the killing and the injury of Palestinian civilians in Israeli military actions, as he did also the indiscriminate rocket fire against Israeli civilians by Palestinian militants. And I can tell you that his envoy, Robert Seri, is in close contact with all to try to promote restraint and de-escalation of what is obviously a rather tense situation. Yes, yes.
Yeah, Martin, today the Israeli Knesset passed 3 laws considered by human rights groups as apartheid laws, preventing the Palestinians from expressing their feelings about occupation or about the Nakba, the day they lost their country, also preventing Palestinians from living among Jews or Jewish areas. Is there any reaction to that law?
Not at the moment. If I have anything further for you, I'll let you know. I don't have anything at the moment. Yeah.